Hey everyone, are you one of over 100 million Americans who suffer from allergies? Well, when we look, did you know that 1 in every 5 Americans are diagnosed with some form of allergies? In America, that's over 100 million people. So today, we're going to show you some of the additional remedies that you can take to help you with allergies instead of over-the-counter drugs or prescription drugs. So let's dive into a few of the financial burdens that are caused by allergies. $8 billion in annual cost come from environmental allergies. Work days, how about that? 4 million missed work days per year from allergies. Over 50% of people say that allergies impact their daily quality of life. So if you've seen any of any of our spinal workshops prior, you know that function is really the biggest thing that we talk about. Education, function. When we worry about doing the proper things and taking care of our bodies, our function is going to be better, and by default, we feel better. So again, I'm Dr. Ryan Weaver here at Apex Spinal Performance. We do these spinal workshops every Tuesday. We try to keep them shortened to the point, between 10 to 15 minutes. That way, even on your commute ride home, you can turn this on every Tuesday and hear some message. Today, in fact, yes, we're going to be talking about allergies and some of the home remedies. So, a lot of allergies typically result in a symptom such as sneezing, runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, swelling, even trouble breathing or like asthma. So when we look at some of the other remedies to take, and some of these you'll probably be super familiar with, some of these may even surprise you. But before we get to that, understanding how chiropractic care and our nervous system functions and that can work, again, when we go back to our spine and our nervous system, most people think chiropractors for headache, neck pain, and low back pain, and what we're really seeing in the forefront are other things improving with chiropractic care, such as things like asthma and things even without changing diet, how blood insulin level changes as well. So when we look at allergies, do we treat asthma? Do we treat allergies? No, we don't. And we don't treat back pain or headaches. What we treat are subluxations, which can put pressure on our nerves that allow that function between brain and body and that two-way street to not function as optimally as it can. So always have your spine assessed and checked to start with. But some of the things that we recommend to our patients outside of here that they can take, number one that I want to get to is local honey. I often recommend within a 50-mile radius from wherever your home residence is to take a tablespoon of honey per day. With the local pollen, that will help you to fight things off. Now, some of the other things. We just talked about this very recently, but probiotics. A 2015 review of 23 studies indicated that probiotics can help improve symptoms of allergic rhinitis. Another one, vitamin C. Again, you hear me talk about this often. Something I take every single day. Practitioners of natural medication suggest that 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C daily to help reduce histamine levels. So those are three there that I often recommend. After that, we get into a lot more things that are not necessarily mainstream. You may have heard these in passing, maybe a while ago. And one of these is stinging nettle. It's a natural healing practitioner suggests this. Again, a natural antihistamine to help with allergy treatment. One of the other ones that has kind of been in the news for the last 3 years or so, quercetin is a favorite. This helps stabilize the release of histamines to control allergy symptoms. Fun fact, it's naturally found in broccoli, cauliflower, green tea, and citrus fruits. So those are some of the top ones again that I recommend, some more prevalent than others. And then we're going to step into some essential oils. So I don't know about you, but anytime that I feel really congested, I love taking a steam shower. But some of the things that you can add to that. How about our essential oils, which we talk about these a lot as well. Peppermint, eucalyptus, and frankincense. So let's dive into peppermint first. A 1998 study showed that peppermint oil, the treatment, had enough anti-inflammatory effects that reduced the symptoms of asthma and allergic rhinitis to warrant clinical trials. So, essential oils can be diffused in the air, but should be diluted in a carrier oil if applied topically. This is one that you could put in that steam shower. So you have the steam, okay, which we're going to talk about nasal irrigation in a moment. But the peppermint oil will help break that up as well. You could also do the same for eucalyptus, one of my personal faves. But also, this is a antimicrobial agent as well. This can be added to loads of wash during allergy season. Another use besides just putting it in a diffuser. And then frankincense oil. A 2016 study found that frankincense oil may help against allergic rhinitis. You can dilute this in a carrier oil as well and use behind your ears. You can inhale it both by putting it on your hand or in a diffuser as well. That one is a little more expensive, so peppermint and eucalyptus are a lot easier on the wallet as well. So, nasal irrigation. Saline nasal irrigation. In 2012, a review of 10 studies showed that nasal irrigation had beneficial effects for both children and adults with allergic rhinitis. Once again, that is also known as hay fever. Okay, the last one I'm going to bring up here, butter burr. Okay, I've occasionally mentioned this throughout the years, but this is found to be effective for itchy eyes and it's as a commonly used oral histamine as well. So, these are other additional things that you can take in the spring and the fall whenever those allergies flare up, besides here's an allergy pill, or here is even allergy shots. I would say try these firsthand. These things have been used for many years. So again, we put these spinal workshops out there so that it shows you there are other things besides over-the-counter drugs. The first and foremost thing in anything, always be educated. I haven't said it much this year, was our 2022 slogan there, that the #1 cause of death in our country is poorly made choices. We have to continue to engage ourselves in our health, in our kids' health, in our community's health. And we know that the healthier and stronger our bodies are, through longevity and aging, that we can fight off more viruses, more bacteria, even falling injuries, imbalance issues, because these are things that we commonly see as we age. But amongst all of those things, have your spine checked. Make sure that that is functioning, brain and body, fluently, so that we can continue to fight these things off. So I appreciate you all being on here. Glad to see that the sun's out. Get some vitamin D while you're at it for our immune system, and we'll look to see you again on our next spinal workshop. Have a good evening.